The Skywarden is the newest monkey in BTD6. You need 3.5 million pops to unlock him, and then a bunch of XP for his upgrades. And we can do this in about an hour. This video is split into two segments, unlocking Skywarden quickly and getting all 15 of his upgrades in one game. So fast forward if you already have him. To start, the easiest way to get millions of pops quickly is a Regrow Farm. I like to do this on hard mode on the map In the Loop. This gives us plenty of options for when to make a Regrow Farm, but I think round 79 is the easiest. If you want a full guide on how to make a ton of cash with no monkey knowledge and set up the Regrow Farm, I have a full tutorial that I'll link in the description and pinned comment. But here, I'll just say farm away, as you only need $100,000 to $200,000 by round 79. I did this with a Banana Central and BRFs, but you do you. Once we beat round 78, we'll sell everything, guard the exit with an Energizer and Ray of Doom, and we'll start round 79 with 2 Tornado Druids on the right, making them 302s. These will push back the first few rainbows and start the regrow process. Then, while the BFBs are making their way through the map, get down 8 or so 032 heli pilots and 10 more Tornado Druids. This will fill the start of the map with rainbows, and once they start getting to the Energizer, you can add as many heli pilots and druids as you want. The more you add, the more pops you'll get per second. And if you notice your game slowing down due to lag, sell a few monkeys and call it there. Even though these don't count as damage on your monkeys, every bloon popped counts towards the 3.5 million. I AFK'd for 12 minutes and went to the home screen to see where I was at. Already, we were about 75% of the way done as I was popping over 200k a minute, and you can easily make it larger. In my Desperado farm, I was getting over 300k per minute. Anyway, if you exit to home, you can just load back in and reset up the farm. It only takes a minute or two and you're back in business. And when you're confident you have all the pops you need, just aim the Ray of Doom to end the round. Boom, just like that, we have the new Skywarden monkey. Now it's time to unlock all his upgrades, and this is even faster than the Regrow Farm. You see, every round awards a certain amount of XP, and that gets split between all the monkeys on screen based on how much money you've spent on them. Normally, this leads to people spamming the new tower to try to spend a ton on them while having other monkeys carry the run, but we'll do one better. Heroes don't take from this XP pool, so we're going to have Churchill carry us while we place Skywardens. Boot up Resort on Impoppable or Chimps, and place 4 Skywardens in the small square in the top right. If you have monkey knowledge, Impoppable should be easier, but I did my run on Chimps so anyone can copy it. These 4 Wardens will handle the bloons until round 17, where we can get Churchill down. We want him as far up as possible, so smush him into this corner. Players have beaten Chimps here with just him and a base dart monkey, so this run will be a piece of cake. By this time, plenty of upgrades will be available for the Skywarden, but we'll unlock Zephyr Sense and Thundering Arc. We'll upgrade all 4 of our Wardens to 200s, as that gives them camo detection for round 24, and it increases the range of every monkey in their radii, including Churchill. Next, we'll get 2 more 200s to max out the aerial attunement buff and unlock all 3 tier 3 upgrades. This should be in the early 30s, and for the next 7 or so rounds, we'll make 3 of our Skywardens 230 galvanic conduits. They have a 3-stage attack that stuns affected bloons, and they work together to make this stun more consistent. Because we have 3 of them, the round 40 Moab is free, and we'll start upgrading our remaining 3 Wardens to 302 Wind Weavers. These guys provide a ton of knockback to bloons, so our stalling becomes very solid with these guys. This will only take until the mid-40s, and we'll start saving up for our first tier 5 Skywarden, the Stormwrath Archon. We'll unlock Thunder's Decree and upgrade our 3 conduits to 240s. This upgrade is super cheap. The main attack can now stun ZOMGs, and it gets an ability that makes towers in its radius get ricocheting attacks like a Morglave's Boomerang. Super nice for Churchill. And because we have 3 of them, we can have a 100% uptime on this ability if you're on top of using them. That being said, we won't need an ability until around 63. Use a Thunder Charge on each of the ceramic rushes and mix in Churchill's level 3 ability if you want to do even better. This will put us just a couple runs away from the tier 5, so use abilities anytime the bloons make it around the second loop. And on round 66, we'll get the Stormwrath Archon, giving us a massive jump in popping power. Next, we'll work on the top path. Once you have the XP, unlock Gale Sage and upgrade the 3 Wind Weavers to 402s. This lets them attack in bursts, so our knockback gets even better, and the tier 5 upgrade is pretty cheap, coming in at $20,520. The only 2 rounds you need to be aware of are 76 and 78, but if you use the Archon's ability on the ceramic rushes, they won't even make it out of the small square. And at the end of round 79, we'll be able to pick up the Farwind Seer, Skywarden's second tier 5 upgrade. And all that's left is the bottom path, so get 3 more Skywardens and make them 024s once you have the XP to do so. This should be in the early 80s, and no round will be tough. I didn't use a single ability in the 80s and nothing made it to the second loop. And on round 87, you'll get enough XP for the final upgrade, Winter's Mercy. And just like that, you've unlocked the new monkey and all of his upgrades. It took me just under an hour, but you can definitely do it faster if you're not trying to get nice footage like myself. If you want, you can complete the run, but you don't have to. I bought the Winter's Mercy and then a Super Brittle, but it's very doable to win with just Churchill and Skywardens if you want to.